Each of my kids, they come into this class and they are interested in computers, but a lot of them really haven't gotten enough experience in any one area to know what they really enjoy, and probably more importantly what they don't enjoy. I got a lot of kids that will come in that really like playing video games. They say, I want to be a game programmer. Okay, then let's program for 6 months and let's see if that's you. And a lot of them, they're like, no, not my thing, not what I thought it was. But the networking was cool. So in a program like mine, it's really more than anything, I want them to get a really, really good foundation and figure out the area of computer technology that they want to be able to go in for their additional education and then career.
For my first year, we mainly did software, which was like coding languages like Java, C++, JavaScript, HTML. And then for our hardware year, which is this year, we get to learn all about computers. And then for our unit for this, we're going to get certified in PC Pro. So computer tech honestly seemed like the best choice in trying to eventually reach my goal of becoming an artificial intelligence engineer, which I hope to become. Whenever I was in middle school, I had to do sort of a project or something to be like, what would you want when you grow up? So I just decided to look up stuff that my parents did. They were also into computer science. And so I found like an article about Sophie. Apparently it was this robot that had artificial intelligence inside of it, and it could think very similar to a human. And she actually was in multiple interviews and acting like a regular individual, and it honestly amazed me how someone could actually create such a thing. So I wanted to try to do it maybe when in the future, when technology is bigger and better or something, I could actually try to do something better than Sophie.
I mean, I've always been interested in computers and programming. I first learned how to program from my stepdad when I was 10, and ever since it's just been a passion of mine, and I've loved doing it. I like being able to build whatever you want when it comes to programs and websites, and I'm definitely more on the programmer side than the hardware side, because when you program, you can it makes sense. It's hard to put into words. You can create what you want. You can create programs, you can create games, you can create just regular websites, anything. And we get to focus on what we want to do in the future, and it gives us the ability to find out if this is really what we want to do and specify, what it is we are going to do. I'd like to work either as a game developer or as a web designer, or really anything where I have the ability to program.
I like the things that we learn, and I like the opportunities he gives, but I mostly like how Mr. Farthing, he's a very great teacher. He's very supportive, he's easy to talk to, and he helps you a lot with many things, especially if you're not understanding things in class. He can easily smooth it out in ways that I've never seen most teachers talk about before, and he's very friendly with his students. He makes sure that it's sort of like a home outside our home where we can feel a bit safe. And that's what I really like about this class, other than its multiple opportunities it gives.
Almost all of my kids go to a 4-year college, 2-year tech school, the military, or a combination of those 3 things. So what I try to do is I try to go ahead and make sure that the kids really have a great foundation, and so that when they go to State Tech or MU or Rolla, or go into the Army or the Air Force, the Marines, or the Navy, that they can hit the ground running, and at that point, and that they know exactly what direction they want to run.